Hey guys, gals, dudes and dolls, action by, not action by thought, that's my other channel. More ludicrous stuff, I'm Chris. Shop work that I've got to do. This is the side. As you can see, there's a tier missing of concrete, and you can see it where it collapsed at the bottom. Not real crazy. I mean, it stood the test of time. I would have done things different. But you can also see down there that separation, and I'll show you inside with the floor what's going on there. But right here, let me see if I can get back up here, see if the camera can capture the smiling wall. Yeah, it pretty much does right there where it was a vent for the gas stove. I guess that's what that was. Or it's covering, I don't know what it's up there for. There's no hole in the wall. Oh, actually I think there is. It's got styrofoam in front of it, installation. But I've got to get some jacks, jack that back up to level, re-support that. I've got some more to do on the other side as well, and I kind of wish there was a little bit more pillar underneath, but overall that's okay. But you can see where the floor's going down, and the last, if you're going underneath, right about, come around, there's the doors, somewhere, I believe it's about right here, judging by the floor and everything, the board that's running this way for support in the middle, and there should have been one more over here, but it's rotten. It had water coming in from here. There's some concrete that needs to have some concrete. There's some cinder block that needs concrete packed in the cracks. Like that. Like that. But the big issue on the flooring, you can see how rotten that is on the edge. Well, actually, I said that was from coming inside. Of course, that board's painted, but it's not rotten. That may just be coming through the concrete. One way or the other, I'm going to get ground contact wood to redo it under the floor. And then I've got to jack everything up to, to fix that one, the board up against the concrete going all the way across, that the floor will nail to. Not a massive job, but it ain't little either. At least it's not. That's the way I would describe it. But the whole floor is, this is the high spot right here, basically in the middle, which everything needs to come up to. And the more I'm looking at this, the funnier it gets in a way, because I'm just now realizing it. That floor is bowed down because I'm standing on it's going from my toes to there, especially in that corner, but my toes to there, it's going downhill. And look at the way the steps are. I didn't build any of this, I bought it the way it is. And I am considering a handicap ramp coming in because I can't walk too good. That'll be much later. But that was in place. Those steps were put in place right there where they are. And the floor is bowed down, unless they didn't put the floor in level to begin with, and okay if they didn't. Again, this thing has stood the test of time. This shop has. Those are the biggest projects for this shop. There's some other things I would like to do, among which is this bit of coming off the driveway to the shop. What I would really like to do is dig down 1 to 2 block levels. You can see how deep the block is, if it's all that, and put rock in this whole thing, slanted high side down here, coming down this way, so that the water comes toward me. I'll get up here and show you the angle from that way. These I forgot what these fascia boards need to be redone as well. But I want the water running. There's that concrete wall I just showed you. It needs to go downhill so that the water runs the direction the camera's facing, and then down that hill. None of this is done quickly, and most of that's because I can't do much quickly. I mean, let's just put it where it is. But I can do. One thing I do like, this wood. There were, I believe it was POW barracks during World War II in the Tuscaloosa, Alabama area, which is where I am. And that wood was taken from those barracks. So there's history sitting right here, and I love it. I love that fact. But anyway, that's upcoming. I have no idea when. I can't put a time frame on it because I just don't ever know what I can do when. But I will be showing it as I can. And I will show you one other thing. I talked a minute ago about the roof on the carport on a different video. That the leaves, I couldn't get them off. See if this thing will let me zoom in this way. That's what I'm talking about right there. That is why that wood that I pointed out in that other video is cracked. Anybody with any suggestions there? There's my truck, full-size truck. And that's how high the leaves are up there. And I don't know how to get good access there. I don't trust that wood to. So I would have to have something. If you got any suggestions, let your fingers do the talking. Until the next one, fellers and fellettes, I'll try to keep you as updated with video as I can, as long as I feel like shooting the video. Later on, amigos, amigas.